CKGSB, China's only not-for-profit independent business school.
The major revenue streams we have are, of course, the circulation of The Economist itself. They are advertising stroke marketing solutions that we give our clients to reach the audience of The Economist in one way, shape or form, and we have the Economist Intelligence Unit. With the structural decline of print advertising, what you're seeing is pure advertising decline quite significantly in our revenue stream, but we are seeing growing quite rapidly with the investments we're making behind our circulation revenue. So what you see is more and more of our revenue being generated directly from what we would call content as opposed to advertising. For us, we have 7 odd million unique users come to our website every month. We have 1.5 million subscribers to The Economist, which is read by the time you take into account the amount of times it gets passed on by somewhere between 4 or 5 million people, and you have something like 500,000 to 1 million users of tablet stroke smartphone. And so you have a bigger audience. So what you've got is this audience which is now coming to you in all sorts of different ways, but it's a bigger audience. And so more and more, there's a bigger audience to monetize. However, you have to monetize it in a different way. And in many ways, as has been widely reported, monetizing a digital customer doesn't carry the same yield as monetizing a print customer in days gone by. So it's a very different thing, but more and more we talk about our entire audience and about how giving our clients the opportunity to reach those audiences in all the different parts of their lives. You might debate whether we are in native advertising or not, because it depends how you define native advertising, because it can mean many things. Now certainly what we do not do is native advertising as it's become known, which is content produced by clients and embedded into your editorial. We don't do that. All of our content is produced by Economist editorial staff. So we don't do native advertising as I think the term has become known. What we do is we create content for our clients on their behalf. We create it, but we keep complete editorial control. And all of our clients know that our editorial control means if we create content for them, we do it with the complete independence, the same independence as we would if we were creating an article for The Economist or the IU were creating work. So we don't do native advertising where we allow clients to produce their own content. We don't create content which is influenced in tone by the client, but we do create content. And when we do, we don't embed it in the editorial in quite the same way as some others do. So we make that distinction much clearer. And we tend to do it as part of a bigger integrated package. So we're creating a lot of content for them in one way, shape or form. And we're creating portals, we're creating maybe whole blogs which are sponsored, but we're creating that content and we put up quite strong Chinese walls between the commercial side and the editorial side to ensure the independence of that editorial. For those brands that want independent-minded premium content to associate with their brand, they're the kind of clients that we do a lot of work for. But as of yet, it's not a major revenue stream, but it is becoming, and I think there's a lot of money heading that way, and I think within 2 to 3 years it will be a very significant revenue stream. Our flagship work is with GE, and it's called the Look Ahead program. And it's not just a flagship program for us. I think it's in the industry of content-led marketing, it's quite a flagship program. And what we do is we do a number of things. So we create a portal for GE. So GE as a brand wanted to be known for innovation, industrial innovation, and they wanted that industrial innovation to stand for something that's good for the world. And to make the point, in some ways, that innovation in the modern world isn't just about software. It's all about, as well about industrial innovation, and industrial innovation is also good for the world. So they wanted to make that association with a brand. So The Economist is quite well known for its ability to write about the impact of technology on the world. And if you read in the technology pages of The Economist, we write a lot about it's actually the impact of technology in the world as opposed to the detail of the technology itself. So we were an ideal partner for GE to create lots of content. So we create a separate editorial team just for the GE contract, mainly based in our New York office, and we create a portal which is hosted by GE, but we create all of the content and control the content that goes onto the portal. And then we do things like we integrate that into a marketing and advertising package. So we then also create a blog on our own website, created by the Economist Editorial team, which GE sponsors, but this is created by Economist journalists. The team that creates the portal are separate and are kept separate. And then of course what we then do is we push it out to social media a lot, and we push it out to our audience a lot through advertising, digital advertising in print. So it's an integrated solution. It's not just about native advertising. You create a whole load of content, wonderful content, premium content for GE, and then you help them distribute it as well, either through sponsorship links on the economist.com or through adverts in digital editions of The Economist, or pushing out articles, infographics, videos as part of that content out to social media.